My name is Ethan Doctor, and I created a documentary. So the idea was I was going to go out to Watonga, Oklahoma, in Blaine County, to find any more information, any additional information about Henry RomanNose, because I did my research on websites, on books. I even talked to some of the RomanNose family out there.
One tribal leader said, "That guy looks like a Roman soldier because of his RomanNose."
This is RomanNose State Park. After the Red River War, he went to school. Then after that, he came here to Watonga, Oklahoma, where he received a 600-acre land allotment. It was established as a national park 20 years after his death. It's got hiking trails, camping sites, lakes for fishing, and even a golf course. It's very peaceful for the most part. Could have been a car. I realized the big issue, the root of this problem, was school.
I feel like just being aware of how many tribes are in Oklahoma, how much we contribute, all of the things that we've gone through. Because I feel like a lot of times in your history classes, they're going to focus on all of the terrible things we've gone through, but then they don't explain how we're still here and the things that we do now. So it's easy to just think of us like we're in the past, but we're still here and we're doing things and we're successful and we have things going on now that I don't think people are even aware of. And especially because we live in Oklahoma and we're so unique and there are so many tribes here, even if it's just one class that every single student has to take at some point before they graduate, I think that would help create a more accepting environment for our Native students.
After talking with the teacher about these issues, I felt that it was it for this project. But as it turns out, there were a few things left to show.
Indigenous, being like with other tribes across the land, to me we're like stewards, caretakers of the land. We knew, our ancestors knew, had a relationship with nature. Indigenous person lives in two worlds. He knows that he has an identity, that he's Native American, but yet he goes to work, he goes to school that's that's a different world. He has to do that to survive. So that's how he lives in two worlds. He gets a job, makes money, has a family, but still he's indigenous. He knows that. That's how he lives in two worlds.
I don't know if it worked. I talked to a teacher. I talked to a relative of RomanNose. I guess it's up to interpretation at this point, whether or not it succeeded. I mean, the information I did know and I did get is all there in the documentary I did. But in terms of finding anything new, there just wasn't much. I've learned a lot about his life, and I don't know if I'll ever learn more. I think for now, though, this is a good stopping point. There are so many topics and people I have to cover in the future, and by then, I'll have a much better understanding of what it means to be Indigenous.
Thank you.